Welcome to the second lesson where I will talk about beliefs. As you have already read it, please listen to this audio lesson before you go to sleep and listen to it as the first thing in the morning. The sound that you hear in the background is there to activate your subconscious mind, so that all of these information flows directly into your subconscious, and so it can become a new belief. After you finish listening to this lesson, take off your headphones and go directly to sleep without looking at your phone. You want to fall asleep relaxed. You want to feed your brain with good and valuable information before you fall asleep because your subconscious mind is working all the time, 24/7. Especially, you need to listen to it as the first thing in the morning because in the morning, your mind is like a sponge that absorbs as much information as possible, so it can smoothly start your day. That's the reason why sometimes when you wake up, you are confused because your brain needs to process and get as many information as possible from the outside world. So if you listen to it in the morning, you start your day with positive and valuable thoughts, and that way, you are also reprogramming your subconscious mind for success and new beliefs. Now that I have explained to you why these lessons are so helpful and why you should listen to them before you go to sleep and immediately after you wake up, it's time to start with reprogramming your subconscious mind. There is a belief that successful people have in common, or if I say it more precisely, every one of them has that belief implemented in their mind. The good news is that you have that belief too, because otherwise, you wouldn't be here listening to this audio lesson, and I would like to praise and congratulate you on this. Not a lot of people are on the level you are right now, and not a lot of them are on the path that you are on at the moment. So be proud of yourself. You are a winner. The belief is called a growth mindset. I know a growth mindset is not exactly a belief, it's something that you have, but the main belief of it is that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's a belief that we can change something if we put our minds up to it. It's a belief that we can overcome any challenges and achieve our goals. It's a belief that we can grow and that we are not limited. And believe me, that's the most important belief, that every single successful person has it. Without it, success is not possible. Poor-minded people, people that don't achieve anything in their whole life, are the people with a fixed mindset, which is a belief that our abilities and intelligence are fixed and cannot be changed. And because of that belief, they are not able to grow as a person. That belief is like a cage most people are put in, and they are closed in that cage for their whole life. I don't know exactly how, but you have escaped that cage. The reason I'm talking about these basics is because you need to be aware of it. You need to be aware where you are at the moment, so you know where the right direction is. I want you to remember one thing, which is the most important thing in order to stay out of that cage. Always grow. No matter where you are, how successful or rich you are, you always need to grow as a person. Otherwise, the comfort of your wealth and your ego will create a new cage that you will end up being closed in. Every successful millionaire that I personally know and all my mentors are still growing too, even though they are 70+ years old. If the plant is not growing, it's dying. Don't be or become a stupid person like most people are, with a belief that they already know everything. People who act that way are people closed in a cage and they want to get out. They want to escape it, but the cage is not letting them go. Their cage has become so powerful that's almost impossible to escape it, and that's the reason why nobody can help them. Remember that you always need to grow as a person, otherwise, you may end up being in that cage. So let's repeat what we have learned and make it clear. People with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges and see failures as opportunities to learn and improve. They are also more likely to persist in the face of obstacles and setbacks. Those people are successful and wealthy people, and that's the type of mindset that you have. On the other hand, people with a fixed mindset may avoid challenges and give up easily when faced with difficulties. They may also view failures as evidence of their lack of ability, rather than as opportunities for growth and learning. Here is how to apply or activate your growth mindset in your daily life and keep it improving and growing. One way is to embrace challenges and view them as opportunities for growth. Instead of avoiding difficult tasks, try to approach them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. When we challenge ourselves and step out of our comfort zones, we can develop new skills and grow as individuals. Another way to activate a growth mindset is to focus on the process of learning and improvement, rather than just the end result. And congratulations on already doing that. That's the reason why I'm calling you winner, because you already are. You just need to win the game, and you will. Also, don't forget celebrating your progress and the effort you put in, even if you haven't yet achieved your ultimate goal. By valuing the process, you can develop a love of learning and a desire to continue improving over time, which will keep you out of the cage I mentioned before. The third and the last way on how to improve your growth mindset and grow as a person is to find a successful person and study their approach to challenges and learning. What can you learn from them? For example, you might read about the experiences of successful entrepreneurs, athletes, or artists who have overcome obstacles and achieved great things through persistence and hard work. You need to study successful people. There are a lot of good videos on YouTube about successful people's stories, and I recommend you to search for them. And when you find a good one, please share it with us in the LCC group in the YouTube space. Remember, our abilities are not fixed, but can be developed through hard work and dedication. With a growth mindset, we can become the best version of ourselves and achieve our full potential. Thank you for joining me and for listening to today's lesson. We are unlocking your full potential. This was Mr. Salvatore speaking.